Number 1 in the state. Not too sure the record of the Rolette-Wolford Comets. And Rolette-Wolford will start the game with possession of the ball. Chris Juleson will bring it up the court for the Comets. Leading scorer for this squad. Enters at number 12, Joe Mojan. A little motion down, he'll kick at the tee. Everett Lervik over to Chris Juleson, looking for a cutter. Joe Mojan cuts. Looking to kick back out, and refs all over that one travel. Turnover number 1 for the Rolette-Wolford Comets. North Star Bearcats ball.
Bearcats will bring the ball up the court. A little pressure here by
Casey Matson.
He'll
used to go to school at North Star.
Daniel back to Hagler to Grandy down to Larson. Back to Hagler here at top. Looks like they're running a 3-2 here. Oh, now they're running a man here. Larson with the ball. Looking, they leave him open. He'll shoot it. A little rebound by Matson. He'll look up the court, gets it up to Juleson. Quick cut to the lane, layup. A little rebound by Braun and a foul.
Looks like being Chris Juleson. First foul of the game comes with 7 minutes, 17 seconds left. Rolette-Wolford still looks to put some pressure on North Star Bearcats with a 1-1-2-1 press. Tries to trap Grandy, he splits right through it. Nice dish to Haugen. Don't look to shoot it, kicks out top to Hagler instead. Hagler set up the offense. Get to the wing, don't look like to be too in hit. No, Haugen puts up the first shot, controlled by Joe Mojan of the Rolette-Wolford Comets.
A little block foul there on Brooks Larson. Didn't quite get in position for defense on that one.
Brooks Larson, first personal, first team ball.
And the Comets will bring the ball up the court here. Juleson's taking the ball, guarded by Grandy. Grandy with some good defense. He'll pass it over to Casey Matson. To the top of the wing, over back to Juleson. Tipped by Grandy, picked up by Haugen there. Fumbles a little, gets it off to Hagler. Hagler will bring the ball up the court.
Hagler looking to pull. He knew that was coming from a mile away. Just hard. North Star Bearcats haven't shot too particularly great. Hustle play by Colt Brown over to Hagler. He kicks over to Grandy in the corner, who looks to keep off from his hot game, but can't quite get it to fall. Daniel Grandy last game was on Tuesday night against St. John. Dropped 31 on way to a 14-point victory for the North Star Bearcats.
Foul on Larson. That's his second already.
Looks no activity on the bench quite yet for Hagler's Bearcat squad.
Julesson will control the ball over there. He'll fly it over to
Travel, didn't call it. Look, travel again.
Casey Matson cuts into the lane there, loses it. Picked up by Larson.
Off goes the Bearcats again. Hagler looks to push, sees Haugen down low. Oh, has a back door at Colt Brown, but didn't quite see him. Hagler penetrates the lane and one. Knew that was coming. Larry Moser makes the first first points of the game for the North Star Bearcats, for both teams actually. First points go to Jacob Hagler, look to complete the 3-point play. Free throws up, and it is nothing but the bottom of the net. 3-0. First points come in about 6 minutes in the first quarter left.
Juleson will bring the ball up the court. He's got both fouls here for the Rolette-Wolford Comets over the.
Brooks Larson just pick up another quick one. Looks like he did.
Hey,
2 minutes, 12 seconds into the game, and Brooks Larson already has 3 fouls. Yeah, and there's the activity. Alex Weston comes in for Brooks Larson. I don't know if Brooks Larson will get back into the game anytime soon now. What's that? Mojan
will bring the ball up the court here.
Rolette looks to spread it out a little bit for penetration reasons. No, running North Star Bearcats offense motion. Probably has something to do with their coach being from Candu. Like still.
Lervik drives into the court there. Little tip by Alex Weston. He'll get up to Hagler up to Colton. He'll go up strong. Layup good.
Boy, Colton Braun is one of the most athletic kids around. A lot of raw basketball talent, but he is sure athletic.
Bearcats look to put a little pressure here. A little steal by Grandy. Tipped over to Hagler. Hagler will take it up strong. Puts it up a little short off the rim. Mojan will push it fast up the court here. Looks around, doesn't know what to do with himself here. He'll throw up a fadeaway off the back of the rim, rebounded by Grandy.
Lervik mistimes the jump, and the Bearcats get the rebound. Nice
pass. Good pass.
Braun kind of floats up a layup, maybe looking for contact, can't get it, but Josh Haugen there to clean up the basket. 2 points for Josh Haugen. Bearcats out to a 7-0 lead here. 4:40 left in the first quarter. Bearcats still got their 1-2-1-1 press on.
Rolette looks a little confused here on this pressure. They don't really know what they need to do here. Ball is tipped. Still got pressure up here by Grandy. Oh, and he'll get called for a blocking foul on that one.
Halfway through the first quarter, almost halfway through the first quarter, we already got 6 total fouls. Refs aren't hesitant to blow the whistle tonight, are they?
Juleson will bring the ball up the court here. Cross half court. He's looking to drive on Grandy there. Good defense by Grandy. He'll look down low. Tipped by. Looked like it might have been tipped.
It was tipped originally, but it looked like it was tipped again by number 42, Myrie, for the Rolette-Wolford Comets.
Inbound the ball there to Myrie. Myrie looks around. Turnover there to Hegler. He'll dribble off his foot and out of bounds.
A little bit sloppy of a game so this far by both teams. Some uncharacteristic mistakes you usually don't see.
And the Bearcats lead 7-0 with 4:17 left here in the first quarter, that is. Matson will bring the ball up the court here. Guarded by Colton Braun. Good defense by Jake over there on Mojan. Mojan will control the ball on the right wing. Picks up his dribble there. Good defense by Hegler. He'll get it over to number 20, Lervik. Lervik to Casey Matson on the left wing. Looking for a backdoor cut. Tipped by Jake Hegler. Hustled down by Daniel Grandy. Tries to tip it off of Lervik, and it does. Goes out of bounds on the Rolette-Wolford Comets, and over to the Bearcats the ball goes.
Substitutions here. Everett Lervik will come up for the Wolford Comets, and number 22, Gottbrit will come in for the Rolette-Wolford Comets. Still got pressure on the North Stars. See if they can. They force a turnover. Daniel Grandy doesn't quite get it into Josh Haugen in the middle. And off go the Comets here. Joe Mojan had Gottbrit down on the low block, but couldn't quite get it to him. They set up the offense here. Chris Juleson keeps on top over to Mojan. Set a screen at the high post. Mojan loses control. Nice defense by Josh Haugen. He's got a fast break. Let's see if he can go up strong.
Tipped out of bounds.
Looked like to be off the hand, but no foul called by Joe Mertens. It will stay with North Star. 3:31 left the first quarter.
Couldn't quite make her down the court anymore there.
You know, Joe's been reffing a long time.
Colton Brown will fly a 3 here from the right wing. It's up a little long. Rebound by Gottbrit. Gottbrit up there to Mojan again. Mojan will bring it across over to Matson.
Bearcats have it.
Little backdoor pass there to Mojan. Looking a little high-low post here. Juleson trying to shake and bake. Free throw jumper, a little long. Tipped out to Colton Braun. He'll look to get it up to Daniel Grandy, and he traveled. Very sloppy start here for the North Star Bearcats.
I haven't seen the Bearcats game for a while, but this is more uncharacteristic events that I've seen happen for quite some time. I don't know, it didn't sound like they had the best shooting night in St. John Tuesday night, but
Lincoln Larson will check in here for Daniel Grandy. Jake putting a little pressure up on Mojan. He'll pick up his dribble. Pass it over to Chris Juleson there on the top of the wing. Looking to work on Lincoln Larson. Pretty good defense by Larson. He'll throw up a shot. Rebound by Weston. Went up high, got that rebound. Bearcats look to push the ball here. Nothing quite open in the lane. Jake will pull up a quick 3. It's up on its way. It's a little short off the back iron.
And Rolette-Wolford will control it. Nice, easy, slow pace here by the Rolette-Wolford Comets now. Backdoor pass attempted to go to Joe Mojan and just out of bounds. Little long. Bearcats ball.
Didn't quite know what he wanted to do on that play, it looked like.
Yeah, I don't know if he was anticipating a little more of a harder cut or what, but unsuccessful at the most.
Hegler will try to bring the ball up. Good center look there to Alex Weston. Kick back over to Jake. He'll drive towards the middle of the lane, puts up a floater. It's up, a little short. And the ball kind of fumbles around there and goes off on what appeared to be Colton Braun and over to the Rolette-Wolford ball.
Watching down in Utah, or hopefully you get to watch this game. So shout out to you guys.
Mojan will bring the ball up the court, looking over to Matson here on the wing, trying to look to get in the post, and stolen by Colton Braun. He'll fired up the court. Good defense by Mojan. Good hustle by Colton Braun, but he appears to be out of bounds.
Great hustle, great dive play. Just couldn't quite seem to get it to go. Gotta admire the hustler though. Gotta admire the hustle. You know, Colton's so fast and athletic. Sometimes he gets himself going out of control. He just can't help it. Nice little defensive play by the Rolette-Wolford Comets to hustle back and stop that fast break.
Chris Juleson here will bring the ball up the court again. Lincoln Larson playing some defense on him there. Looking to try and drive here, but Lincoln's playing pretty good defense. They'll dump it off in the post there to Leverick. Or Myrie, my fault. And to get a call on Josh Haugen on that one. Myrie will go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, my bad. I guess it was on Lincoln Larson.
Myrie, first shot is up. And it is good. Rolette-Wolford Comets are on the board. In for the Comets, Everett Lervik. In for Joe Mojan. Myrie's second shot is up, and it is good. 2 for 2 for Myrie. 7-2. North Star Bearcats have the lead. 1:35 left in the first quarter.
Comets finally up on the board. Hegler will bring the ball up here across the court. Rolette looks to be in a 2-3 zone here. See if Bearcats can utilize they only got 2 capable shooters out on the floor. Lincoln will occasionally hit a 3 every now and again. Depends on how he's feeling. Hegler will look to penetrate the zone. A little shot over there on the short wing. It's good.
Finally gets one to go here. Oh, he's got the steal in the half. Inbounds pass too. Oh, Larry Moser seemed to step in his way. If it wasn't for him, I think he has that one. Almost got a timeout called. Great hustle play nonetheless.
Daniel Grandy will check back in here for Colton Braun.
No. Jeff Hagler calls out for a 32 defense here. North Star Bearcats look to put in a little 3/4 court trap. Chris Juleson looking to dribble around it, fire the pass.
And can't
Good
quite get
defense by
handled.
Josh Halligan. It end up tipping off of Myrie's hands, and the possession will go North Star's way.
Hegler will bring the ball back up the court here to try and attack this 2-3 zone. Look over to Grandy on the wing. Weston around. Hegler will fly a 3. It's on its way. It's good. That's his first 3 of the night.
Last 2 shots, 2 for 2. Hegler seems to be finding it now. Catch fire a little bit.
Look a little confused here in the zone. They can't quite get the ball across the court. Nobody's cutting to the open lanes. 10-second violation there called by...
Seems like awfully quick counting by Joe Mertens, but you know.
Shot clock said 24.
Shot clock said 24. What does it start with? 30? 30? 35?
35, I
Is
think.
it 35? Well, Joe Mertens on top of things then.
Hegler, look to pump fake. Weston will fly a 3 from the right wing. It's on its way. Swish, nothing but net. First point there.
Bearcats are open up the hoops a little bit. The lid's coming off. Built themselves a 15-2 lead.
Quick steal by Jake Hegler there. Over to Grandy. He'll fly back. Jake will look to cut back.
8 seconds left. Set up special play. See if they can get it going here. They have plenty of time.
Trying to get one more shot off here.
A little confused. Got to get it to him. Shoot it.
1. Shot up by Hegler. It's good. Jake Hegler will hit a 3 at the 8.
Varsity boys at 5:30. All against Carrington here tomorrow.
Bearcats will get the ball here to start the second quarter. The Bearcats lead by a score of 18-2 here underway in the second quarter. And Grandy will bring the ball up the court.
Looks set up a special play for Grandy coming off the 2 screens. Instead, Hegler throws a wild pass to Alex Weston right along the baseline, who flips it over to Colton Brown, who has 2 more points. How many total points is that for Colton Brown?
Colton's
here?
got 4 points
4
tonight.
points for Colton Brown. He's done pretty good here. Nice look from Juleson down to Everett Lervik, but he just overthrows number 22 Gottfried, who might have had an open layup there for them in points number 4 for the night. Anywho, Myrie has Rolette-Wolford's lone points, and those come off of 2 free throws. Looks set up fist here atop the key for Hegler. Comes off the screen, swings it over to Grandy. About 24 feet out. Doesn't look to pull the trigger. Over to Weston, who patiently is going to set up the offense. A bit of confusion here. Looks like they're trying to set up to play flex, but nonetheless, Hegler will take it over himself. Kicks it over to Alex Weston, top of the key jumper. Got it. Nothing but net for Alex Weston. That's 4 points for Alex Weston, who comes off the bench and provides instant offense. 22-2. Leads up to 20 now with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Chris Juleson looks to get something going for the Rolette-Wolford Comets, who has a little trouble with his press. If they could just break it quick enough, they have an open guy down on the low block to shoot open layup, but they just can't seem to do it. North of Bearcats' defense is too tenacious, apparently. Once again, Casey Matson does a nice little bounce pass over to Everett Lervik, who just can't seem to finish. Avoided contact by Cody Vogt, but nothing was called. Here comes the Bearcats pushing. Nice pass from Hegler to Grandy. Nice little alley-oop-like play. 24-2, and Vogt will take a timeout.
7-1.
Well, regardless, Grafton at number 6, lone loss came to the North Star Bearcats here back in mid-December. Action back on our way with Chris Juleson, picked up by Daniel Grandy at half court. Kicks over to Joe Mojan, who pump fakes deep 3. Colton Brown kind of got Colton Brown off his fingers. Roger Burns calls a kick on the North Star Bearcats. Rolette-Wolford will keep the possession here with 22 seconds left on the shot clock.
Chris Juleson will inbound the ball here. Look to inbound the ball, that is. Out to the top of the key to Mojan. He'll launch a three deep. A little long there. Rebound by Haugen. He'll get it up to Grandy. He looks to push it up the court. Grandy will set up the offense here. A little double screen on him. A little roll to Brooks, but he can't quite handle the ball. And Juleson will bring the ball up the court. Two guys wide open, but he doesn't quite pick his head up in time. Casey Matson will drive to the hoop. Nice little reverse layup. Not quite. Juleson will get the rebound. And we got a jump ball call by Roger. That'll stay with the Comets.
North Star Bearcats got the ball beginning of the second quarter. Rolette-Wolford will take the possession now. Inbounds pass, number 22 Gottfried looks to do something. Instead kicks to Meyer, who unexpectedly catches the ball. Over to Juleson, who throws up a contested fadeaway from the low block. Can't quite get it to go. Cody Vogt with an ill-advised pass. Almost tipped away by Matson, but Grandy controls it. North Star in their motion set. Over to Josh Haugen, top of the key. Over to Grandy. Grandy looks to penetrate. Pull-up jumper from about 10. In and out. Just couldn't seem to get it there. Almost stole it from Matson. Can't quite get it there. Matson handles it.
Mojan, he'll fly a deep two there. A little short. Rebound goes out to Matson. Tipped off of Josh Haugen. He'll get it back over to Godbrit. And then Juleson will fly through a little off. Rebound by Haugen again. Haugen will get it up to Grandy. Grandy going up the court. No look pass over to Brooks Larson. He'll put it up in a little long, and a rebound by Cody Vogt there. He'll pass it out to Grandy, who will look into Cody Vogt. Couldn't quite handle the pass and picked up by Juleson. Cody just couldn't quite get his hands on it. Juleson will cut down the court, and a foul called there in Grandy.
You know, Daniel, he likes to block the shots. He went for the little pump fake. Couldn't quite get on whole hand on the ball. He got a little bit of hand to Chris Juleson's hand. Juleson looks to add a few more points to Rolette-Wolford so far. A quarter and a half played, and they only got 2 points. The next, Rolette's shooting pretty good from the free throw line, though.
All their points have came from the free throw line.
I think they're about 3 for 3 so far. So, Vogt's looking to build off some momentum. That's what it is. We spoke too soon. They ended up missing the fourth one. 24-3 here. 4:50 left to play in the second quarter. Hagler looks to penetrate. No call. It should be questionable. I don't know if it was set or not, but Matson comes away with the ball nonetheless. Hands it off to Juleson.
Juleson will bring the ball up the court, looking to cut towards the lane. A little tip there by Colton Braun with the steal. Daniel will push the ball up the court, and he'll bring it across the timeline over to Haugen there on the left wing. Brooks is open down low, quite missed him. Nice, good backdoor cut there by Grandy, but not quite there. Mojan will push it up the court. Good pass over there to Myrie, and a good layup finish there. First field goal for the Rolette-Wolford Comets. Oh, and Jake Hagler with an ill-advised pass up to Colton Braun and Stone. Oh, and a steal by Grandy. Geez, everything's just going on here right now.
Whoa, wild series going on. Finished with Grandy with the swipe of the steal off of Juleson and finished it for 2, 26-5. North Star Bearcats with the lead.
Juleson will bring it up, and he'll get it over there to Gottfried.
Myrie finds himself on the ground at the top of the high post.
Short three there, and a rebound by Gottfried, my bad.
Brooks Larson controls the rebound. Up to Hagler, who will push tempo a little bit. Cross over to his left, nice bounce pass to Colton Braun, who finishes with a...
Colton Braun having himself a fine night. He's got 6 points.
6 points for Colton Braun tonight. He's playing very well. 28-5. North Star with the lead.
Juleson gets it over there to Mojan on the corner. Gets it out to Gottfried. Gottfried looks to pick up his dribble, gets poked away. Juleson will pick up his dribble as well in the double team. A little double bounce pass over to Mojan for 3, a little long.
You know, Mojan isn't afraid to pull the trigger. He's been bombing from deep a few times. Getting closer each and every time, but still can't seem to find the bottom of the net here. In for the North Star Bearcats is Lincoln Larson. In for Colton Braun, and Grandy takes a seat. Alex Weston comes in for him.
In for the Comets is Lervik and Weib.
Looks like Casey Juleson is in there too. Or is that number 30?
Oh yeah, that is him.
He's not even listed on here, is he?
Nope.
Younger Casey Juleson in for Rolette-Wolford Comets as Brooks Larson fires up a shot from the high post. Can't seem to get it go.
Juleson will pick up his dribble there at the top of the key. Doesn't know what to do. Gets it over to Mojan. Mojan will dribble left-handed over and gets it over to the other Matson. He'll fly a three. He's got an instant offense here.
Casey Juleson, younger brother Chris Juleson, hits a three for Rolette. It brings their point total up to 8 as Hagler goes the other way. Drives and picks up a foul. He appeared to be shooting, but Larry Moser didn't seem to see the same thing we did. So North Star will just take the ball underneath the basket instead. As Brooks fires it up to Alex West on the top of the key. Hagler jumps into the pass. Nothing but a net.
He'll make that shot 9 times out of 10.
What is his point total up to now? About 12?
13.
13. Hagler's got 13 on the night so far. 2 minutes left to play in the second quarter.
Matson will fly another, or not Matson, Juleson will fly three. Is a little off. Bearcats push it up. Lincoln Larson will take it all the way in. A layup is good for Lincoln Larson. Everybody's just scoring tonight off the bench.
Everybody's getting to the bucks. Brooks Larson finds himself on the ground. Joe Mojan's open for a three, just hard. He's not afraid to light her up, but he hasn't seemed to connect yet. Hagler's penetration will pull up, just in and out, off the side of the rim. Mojan clears for Rolette-Wolford, and they'll go the other way with it. Little stutter step here, tried to shake and bake, but nothing was going. Kicks it over to Juleson, who gives it to his brother, Chris Juleson. Looks set up a screen and roll with Everett Lervik. Had him on a slip, but just couldn't quite get it to him. Everett will shot up for three now, just a bit long. As Hagler takes and will go himself over to Lincoln Larson again. Nice left-handed layup, and he got it. 4 points for Lincoln Larson. He's a track star. He likes to run the court. We'll let him get out and going, and he can finish with the layup.
Good left-handed layup there.
Nice fundamentally sound left-handed layup for Lincoln Larson. 34-8, minute left to play here.
Juleson, a little shake and bake at the top of the key. He'll drive in and a little hard on the layup.
Can't get
Rebound by Larson.
Nice move to get to the basket.
Brooks
Just
Larson.
Quite get it to finish.
Hagler
pull up now. Pull up from the elbow. Just in and out again. You know, he's had a bit of an offshoot tonight. He's coming streaks. 2 or 3 he'll miss in a row, then 2 or 3 he'll hit. He's a bit inconsistent at this time. L come.
Juleson over to
Lervik.
Lervik will put her in.
Away from the free throw line. Got the good. Nice looking shot by Everett Lervik. Another one of.
We'll look into Brooks Larson in the post. Josh Haugen will pull up a jump shot a little long on that one. And the Comets will bring it back up the court here.
Shot clock off. Rolette will look to have the last shot of the half. Joe Mojan will take it for him. Picks up his dribble high. Looks to get to Chris Juleson, who pump fakes. Gets Weston up in the air. Shoots it again. High Ocker off the back of the iron. Hagler controls the rebound. Looks to get a score for the Rolette. Hopefully they'll get girls, boys, boys. Playing against the Carrington Cardinals. And action has begun. Brooks Larson will bring it up for the North Star Bearcats. Hagler looks to take it on the baseline, comes off the screen. Grandy comes off another screen. Dribbles to his right here, gets around Everett Lervik with a nice scoop around pass. Brooks Larson start off the scoring for North Star Bearcats, 36-10. Brooks Larson, is that his first 2 of the game?
That's his first 2 points of the game.
2 points of the game for Brooks Larson.
Bearcats look to put a little pressure here on Mojan. Will bring the ball up on the wing. Kick it into Casey Matson, back out to Juleson on top of the key. He'll look into Myrie over to Mojan for a lot. 2, and he'll miss fumblage down there underneath the basket, and the Bearcats will come away with it. Daniel Grandy will look to come up the court. Good pass over to Brooks Larson, and the layup is good.
Another scoop around swing pass from Grandy. Same 2 exact plays in a row. Brooks Larson finished both of them 4 points. Now 4 quick points from Brooks Larson. He was in big time foul trouble at the beginning of the first quarter. He hasn't played since, I don't think. Maybe got a few minutes there. As Chris Juleson comes up with a nice pull-up jumper in the mid lane.
It's his 3rd point of the game.
3rd point of the game.
Quick up there by the Bearcats. Good pass up there to Daniel Grandy. He'll finish with the layup.
Very strong, nice finish by Daniel Grandy. Looked to be a little contact, nothing called, but it was a great finish.
Casey Matson will get the ball here. He picks up his dribble, hands it off to Chris Juleson.
He's on looking at 2-3 zone by the North Star Bearcats. Grandy and Hagler patrol the top. Chris Juleson is determined to get into the bounce pass to Casey Matson there, who will skip a cross-court pass over to Juleson. Juleson ill-advised bounce by his top of the key, stolen by Grandy. He'll go, I don't know what he was trying to do, if he was trying to dunk it or what, but otherwise he missed the layup, and I don't think Hagler's going to be too happy with him as Mojan comes and fires a jumper off the backboard. Hagler will come now, looks to pull up, fakes it, carry cross over to the shot, misses it, gets his own rebound. Roger Burton blows a foul on the ground.
Maybe next year, Daniel.
Maybe next year. Last person to dunk it was Grant Lindahl's monster throwdown at the beginning of the season last year for the North Star Bearcats.
So he'll tell you, but.
So he'll tell you. I've seen highlights.
Hagler missed a quick inbound shot there, and Juleson will push the ball up the court. Hagler with some good pressure here. Both Grandy tip picked off there by almost picked off. Mojan comes away with it back over to Juleson. He'll long skip pass over here to Matson. He'll look to drive into the lane. Little kick over to Chris Juleson. He'll fly a three. A little short rebound controlled by Colton Braun.
Juleson's shot's been short all night. I don't know if he's not getting his legs into it or what, but everything seems short for him. He hasn't been able to connect. Usually a really good shooter, Rollette's leading scorer, hasn't been able to connect here for him.
Might have missed a travel there.
Anyways, Everett Lervik, he's short too. Nice little box up by Daniel Grandy. Throws Matson out of the way, and the Bearcats will go the other way. And Brooks Larson, nice pull up. Jay, got it. Brooks Larson, after sitting out most of the first half, comes instant offense now the second half. 6 quick points. It's only 6 points to the second half for the Bearcats, and it leads up 42-12.
Looking to get her goal. Trying to get a little start there. There's a little foul trouble at the beginning of the game. Oh, and a late whistle there on Daniel Grandy. I don't know what Larry Mosier's doing out there tonight.
Coach Vault looking to bring in a whole line change. Number 32, Jalen Pfeiffer. Number 22, Gottbright, 40. And Juleson, they bring everyone out? You just take everyone out of the game? Whole line change. Yep, looks like he switched all 5 of them.
Playing a little hockey out here. Second line in.
It's called the Linton Lions, I feel.
Steal there by Colton Braun, and he'll get a travel call. He kind of got her.
Colton took advantage of the little kid out on the top of the key, yet he ended up double dribbling back to the Rolette-Wolford Comets.
Kind of got her stuck in his hip.
He's off to the races, though.
Pfeiffer will bring it up the court here over to, not on the program listed. Pfeiffer will launch a three from the left wing, a little long and hustled. And not quite there in time, out of bounds, ball to the Bearcats.
Volt's looking to prove a statement here by putting his old B squad starting lineup in. Let's see how it plays out against North Star Bearcats.
Ball across the timeline here. He'll get it over Lincoln Larson on the left wing. Good pressure defense there. Alex over there. Oh, Grandy tried to get a pass on the inside, but he's fouled on the arm. Oh, I guess it said he was shooting. 2 shots for Grandy. Looked like he was looking to dump off a pass there, but Larry Mosier thought he was shooting.
Fouls on number 40, Mark Wiebe. His second personal foul here.
Grandy's first free throw on the way. It's good. Jesse Vogt a little wondering what the heck's going on out here. Thought he was passing the ball. I also thought he was passing the ball. I didn't think he was shooting either. Grandy's second free throw on the way, and it is rims around, rebound by Wiebe.
Who kicks it over to Gottbright for 5-3. Follows the shot nicely, just can't seem to get it. Bolt won another foul. Cross-court pass, ill-advised to Lincoln Larson from Brooks Larson. He can't quite seem to get the reverse layup to go. And a little confusion by Joe Mearns. He says the ball belongs to Maroon.
And we got another line change here. First line back in here for the Comets.
Vogt's either taking a page out of Dan Carr's playbook or he's trying to prove a statement. Either way, it wasn't a very long statement as the starters are right back in for the Rolette-Wolford Comets. Lead, second string didn't seem to get any points on the board. Let's see if Rolette can chip into this lead. 43-12 by the North Star Bearcats.
Juleson will have the ball at the left wing. Good defense by Grandy. He'll stop, pop, a little pick over to Myrie. Good block there by Colton Braun.
Swatted into the front row seats. He's having none of that. 15 on the shot clock for the Rolette-Wolford Comets. Juleson looked to create something here. Hand off to Joe Mojan. Mojan, nice little move down on the baseline with Chris Juleson. He goes up. Late call by Larry Mosier. Looked to be a little makeup call for the time before on Grandy. Whatever it happens to be. Foul on Weston, even though it looked like Grandy who got him. Either or, Chris Juleson will go to the line to shoot 2.
First free throw rattles around. He's 2 for 3 on the night.
Once again, Chris Juleson's shot is a bit short. Let's see him use a little bit more legs to get it there, even though it rolled in. That one in and out. Got it there that time, just can't quite get it to go.
Grandy will push it up the court over to Weston on the left wing. He'll let a 3 go. It's on its way. Short rebound by Myrie. Myrie will get it off to Juleson. He'll push the ball up the right wing here. Looking to a little shake and bake spin move in the lane, a little floater, and he gets fouled by what appeared to be Colton Braun.
Yep.
Gets him with the push.
Chris Juleson will go right back to the line where he just was a moment ago.
Shooting 50% from the free throw line tonight, 2 for 4.
2 for 4.
First attempt up and good, nothing but net.
I was informed earlier, I didn't quite know the Rolette-Wolford Comets record. I've been informed is 6-9 they are on the year.
Second free throw is good. Chris Juleson, 6 points on the night, 4 from the free throw line.
43-15, 3:30 left to play in the third quarter. North Star has a comfortable lead.
Little high post, low post going here for the Bearcats. Grandy will have it at the top of the key here. Down to Colton on the corner, he'll fly 3, it's good. Colton Braun shooting well tonight.
Playing very well tonight is Colton Braun. He's got about 9.
9 points.
After a long rest, Jake Hagler will look to check back into the game along with Cody Vogt, Josh Haugen.
Juleson, good drive into the lane, and he gets it to float in.
Nice little scoop shot by Chris Juleson. He's come alive here in the second half, what we were kind of expecting out of him.
Grandy looks to do the same.
Fends off Casey Matson, who tried to get into the first steal.
Weston will fly a shot from the elbow, and he puts her in.
Weston has about, 8 points on the night? 8, 9? (48-17), the North Star has
Casey
his lead.
Matson over. Now we're back to Mojan. He hasn't quite hit a 3 yet tonight. Oh, and Juleson will fly one. I wasn't talking about him, but I guess he'll hit one too.
Juleson has scored about the last 7 points here for Wolford. He's coming alive like we knew he was capable of doing. Oh, they're trying to trap now. Nothing can do. Can't quite do it. And Alex Weston gets a nice open shot, just a little bit too hard.
Juleson will push the ball up the court, looking to score some more points here. He pushes, quick pop. It's a little short. Rebound by Grandy. He'll look to push it up the court. He's got Brooks one on the left wing, Larson to the right. Ooh, and they couldn't quite handle the ball. Chris Juleson will come back away with the ball here.
Grandy's very good at doing things. Sometimes he gets a bit too fancy, and that bounce pass was too hot to handle for Lincoln Larson. He just gave a nice little chest pass. He probably would have been able to finish that layup, but nonetheless, here we go back the other way. Great defense by Colton Brown to swats away the entry pass, picked up by Grandy, and they like to run. Colton Brown sprint down the right-hand side, goes up, floats up in the layup, just over the hands of Joe Mojan, who contested it. Earl Wolford get the ball now. You can hear the slap up here.
Mojan will bring the ball. Nope. He'll hand it back to Juleson. Will bring the ball back across the timeline here. Get it out to Mojan on the right wing. Get a screen by Myrie, looking to go left. Pick and roll wasn't quite there. Back out to Juleson on the right wing. He'll stop Mojan driving to the basket. Up. Little short, but he gets a foul.
You know, Cody Vogt has gotten called for a few fouls like that. He seems to be straight up. Looked to be straight up on that play. Apparently Roger Mertens didn't think so. Didn't move or anything. Straight up defense. You know he gets called for. I don't know if it was just a little hip check at the end or what, but.
Mojan's free throw up. Good. First points of the night for Mojan. He's had a tough night shooting here tonight. He is 0 for 5 for threes. Second free throw up and good.
I'm not afraid to keep shooting though. That's what the good shooters do. They just keep shooting. Joe Mojan's going to continue to do that.
Weston will have it here on the left wing, out to Haugen on the top of the key, back over to Hagler on the right wing here, looking to set up the offense. Cody Vogt on the elbow. Looking to get her in the post there to Alex Weston. He'll kick it back out to Haugen. A little skip pass over to Hagler. He'll pump fake, drive into the lane, pass over to Weston, layup, good. Good pass by Hagler into Alex Weston.
.50 seconds left here. Third quarter winding down. The Bearcats have a 50-22 lead. Pretty good defense display. Nice little pick and roll. Joe Mojan almost had Everett Lervik, but Cody Vogt plays some good defense. Picks it away. Chris Juleson looks double dribble. Now he's being trapped out on the right wing. Skipped the pass over to Gottfried, who swings it over to Everett Lervik. Bobbles a little bit. Gets the three-pointer off. Got it. Nice little catch and shoot by Everett Lervik. Even though he bobbles it. 25 points now. Cody Vogt looked to travel 2 times there. Roger Mertens got him. Shot clock off now as the Comets will look for the last shot of the third quarter. 50-25 here.
20 seconds left. Third quarter here. Juleson will bring her the ball up here the left side of the court over the left wing. Get a couple screens. He'll look to drive hard into the basket, but the Bearcats won't have any of it. Blocked by Alex Weston. He'll get it out to Hagler. Hagler will more than likely want to get the last shot of the quarter here. Quick drive into the basket. Floater up, and he'll get a foul.
Roger Mertens.
He's whistle happy tonight.
Not to be much, didn't look like there was too much contact there, but they're going to give the foul to Jake. The foul goes on Everett Lervik. Jake Hagler draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Has a bit of an off shooting night. Last few games I've been told he struggled a little bit.
First free throw up and good.
15 points on the night, Jake Hagler.
2 for 3 from the line tonight. Second free throw up. Short.
I do know he had a magnificent little bit of unusual
Quarter here at the Bearcats with a 51-25 lead. Mojan will bring the ball up the court here. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Juleson. Quick dribble towards the lane. He'll give it over to Mojan. See if he can hit his first three of the game. No, rattles out. Quick fumbling of the ball down low there. Everybody scrambling around. Haugen comes up with it. And Grandy will push it up. Get it over to Hagler here. Hagler will kick it over to Haugen. Grandy for three. It's good. First
shot for Daniel Grandy. Good shot.
First three for Daniel Grandy on the night.
Extends the lead to 54-25, North Star Bearcats.
Juleson, a quick pop three, hard off the glass, and a rebound by Casey Madsen.
He's a scrapper, that Madsen kid. He's not the biggest kid out there, but he's
Lervik tries to hit his second three, a little rim rattler. Grandy goes in hard for the rebound. Ball weave falls to the ground. The ball seems to be tipped away there, and Hagler comes up with it and looks up to get it to Grandy. He'll pop, nope. Little pass into Haugen.
No,
Still haven't heard a whistle. Apparently the ball must have went out on Rolette-Wolford.
Grandy's definitely not afraid to risk the pass to her big play. He'll throw it in there. You could see that coming. He wasn't afraid to get her done.
Brooks will inbound the ball to Jake Hagler up the top. Colton will fly three from the left wing, a little long. Brooks Larson tried to go up hard for the rebound, but can't quite handle her with his left hand.
Tipped her out. Rolette-Wolford will take possession.
Hagler looks to put a little pressure here on Juleson. He'll get over to Casey Madsen up here on the right wing. Swings it around to Juleson over the left wing. Looks like he already used up his dribble. He'll skip pass over here to Lervik. Almost stolen away by Hagler. Juleson will cut into the lane. He should get called for a travel on that one. Yes, he does. Might have got away with that one if we were in the NBA.
Nice little move, just can't do that. Hagler push tempo, he'll pop. Short again, Hagler. He's looking to try to find a shot, but can't seem to do it.
Grandy comes up with the tip ball and puts her in.
Larson keeps the ball alive, and Grandy comes up with a nice, easy little layup for 2 more points for Grandy. 56-25, North Star Bearcats.
Lervik over on the left wing over to Mojan. Still hasn't hit a three tonight, 0 for 6.
Pressure.
Good pressure there by the Bearcats. Come away with it. Grandy will push it up, get it up to Hagler, and he misses it.
Trying to do the fancy. Couldn't come down with it and just shoot a normal layup. Tried to do an alley-oop and can't get it to go.
Lervik will get it up here to Casey Madsen. Good defense here by the Bearcats. Juleson driving to the lane, spin move, a little short, and Brooks Larson will come away with the rebound. It looks like Casey Madsen tries to get a good pass by Grandy, and Colton gets called for the travel on that.
I don't know if that was quite the travel Roger was anticipating. He didn't think it was physically possible to get to the rim from that. It looked like pretty clean play, but nonetheless, going to Rolette-Wolford's way. 5:41 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 56-25 lead for the North Star Bearcats.
Bearcats aren't shooting particularly well tonight.
A lot of uncharacteristic turnovers. A lot of missed shots. Hopefully they can clean it up by tomorrow's game against the Carrington Cardinals.
But come off a good win. Carrington will come off a good win over Harvey's Wells County on Tuesday night. They beat them. Try to carry their momentum here into Candu, North Dakota tomorrow. See if they can't come away with a win.
To be one of the big powerhouses come into the year, then they got one of their best players, Stump, hurt, and haven't quite been the same since then. As Hagler finds Josh Haugen for a nice left-handed layup for 2. Haugen having a pretty nice game too, around 6 points. Defense by Colton.
Myrie tries to get the ball out here to Lervik, and it's tipped out of bounds. Mojan will control the ball out of bounds here. Looks to get it in. Skip pass picked off by Brooks Larson. He'll push the ball up the court up to Grandy. He'll go up with the left-handed layup, and that could have been a goaltending. And Roger decides to call her, but Larry Mosier didn't really want to blow his whistle, it looks like.
Who would have thought Everett Lervik gets up that high above the rim? Apparently he did so. Grandy gets the 2 points as Everett Lervik goaltended. Nice hustle play by Everett Lervik. You definitely can't fault him for doing so. I admired it at least.
Bearcats here running a 2-3 zone still. And Matson looks to get it over to Mojan, who is not paying attention. Ill-advised pass there by Casey Matson, and that'll be a turnover for the Comets. Ball over to the Bearcats here with the 60-25 lead with 4:48 to go in the fourth quarter.
Coach Jeff Hagler not giving Jake particularly too much playing time here in the second half. Looks to get other guys playing time. I don't know if there's something going on there, if he's not feeling well or what, but he'll take a seat probably for the rest of the game as Lincoln Larson, Cody Vogt, and Alex Weston enter the game.
Brooks Larson run the point here. He'll get it over to Cody Vogt, who will look to get it into Weston. Kick it out to Grandy. Good pass. Brooks Larson did not seem to want to come down with the ball and throws up an ill-advised shot.
Two or three plays like that now where they just try to do the fancy thing instead of the right thing. Nothing fancy, just good things.
Godbrittle
Carrington's coach Munson
will fly a three, and it's good. That's his first 3 points of the game. And Grandy looks to get it up the court fast, and Lincoln Larson can't quite handle the ball and goes out of bounds. Back to the Comets here.
Once again, a North Star Bearcat turnover. Nothing fancy, just good things. I don't know if it's because of the big lead, they're taking chances. Grandy likes to take chances here and there a few times. They haven't had been a close game. You'd hope if it was a close game they wouldn't be taking passes like that, but nonetheless, there goes Chris Juleson. Nice dish to Myrie down low, but Alex Weston says we'll take none of that, even though Gottbright will come back up with the ball. 18 on the shot clock as they never hit the rim. Juleson goes right, looks to pull up and hit, but can't. Over to Jalen Pfeiffer. Jalen Pfeiffer looks around, over to Gottbright. Myrie has his position down the low block. Puts up a shot, looked to be clean, blocked by Alex Weston. Larry Moser says different-wise.
Looks like it's going to go on Brooks Larson. That's his fourth personal foul here in the game.
Brooks Larson has actually played a pretty clean game since he picked up his first three in the first
2 minutes of the game.
2 minutes of the game. Myrie will go to the line where he's 2 for 2. 3 for 3 now. Myrie's a pretty good free throw shooter for the Rolette-Wolford Comets.
Second one up on its way, and good.
Myrie
shooting 100% from the line tonight.
60-30, they cut the lead here. Half many points.
Vogt looks to get it into Brooks Larson, who will fly it out to Weston for a three on the left wing, a little off. Controlled by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer will push it up to
Pfeiffer.
Oh, sorry. Godbrit to Pfeiffer, that's my fault.
Weave puts his head down.
Lurville.
Go.
Myrie. Go back to the line, see if he can continue his streak here.
North Star Bearcats haven't played shot a particularly well game. Haven't played particularly well either. Good enough to get the job done tonight. But.
Short on that one. Second free throw up and good. 5 for 6 on the night.
100% streak is over, but he does get one out of the two to fall. 60-31 now. Bearcats in their motion set offense look to work it around. Grandy pops and weaves through. Can't seem to get the scoop layup to go. Alex Weston controls it, kicks back out to Grandy. You'd like to see him go back up strong with that. Instead, over to Grandy. No, look past to Cody Vogt, who misses another layup.
Cody couldn't quite get her to go on that one. A little too strong. I don't know if he was expecting some contact or what was happening. He'll get it back up to Cody Vogt, see if he can redeem himself. And there, he'll get that one to go. I guess he can get him to go contested, but he can't quite hit him when he's wide open.
Cody Vogt scores on his brother's team, Jesse Vogt. You always love to see that happen.
Cody Vogt running the court well there with the...
Redeems himself from the other one. Now Jalen Pfeiffer will try through at the other end short. No, doesn't draw anything. Alex Weston will pick up the loose ball. Grandy looking for a no-look pass somewhere. Doesn't seem to just fly on the...
Cody Vogt's going to fly a three short.
Both teams seem to be short in almost all their shots tonight.
Juleson will push the ball up the court here, looking to try and get in the lane. Too good a defense there by the Bearcats. Godbrit will throw up a shot, not quite good. Controlled by Cody Vogt. He'll get it back over to Daniel Grandy off a tip. Daniel's trying to get those passes to go in, but he's not quite getting them to get in between the defense there.
It's a sluggish game all around by both teams tonight, as all starters are taking a seat now for the North Star Bearcats there. The night seems to be down to 2:10 left here in the fourth quarter. They have a comfortable 31-point lead.
Pretty sloppy play here by the Bearcats tonight. Bergdahl will try to look in to get it to Stephen Hunt, also known as Diesel. He'll put the layup up and good.
No, we saw a real thrilling B-Squad game where neither team played particularly polished either, but it was pretty thrilling. Almost went to double overtime. Rolette-Wolford prevailed in that game. can't quite seem to do so this time as they trail by 33.
Stephen Hunt couldn't quite get his 2 free throws to go there at the end of the game with 20 seconds left. That could have been a good play, big play for the Bearcats to help them win that B-Squad game. And Weston will fly 3 from the left wing a little long and controlled here by Pfeiffer or Gottfried. Keep getting those two mixed up. Pigeon.
As Friddle hits the deck hard. They seem to joke about that. Friddle played baseball here in Canada once upon a time. Good buds with Stephen Hunt. Pigeon throws up a shot. Ball off North Star Bearcats, so Rolette-Wolford will contain possession of it. Number 44, he doesn't seem to be on the list. Don't know him, but Jalen Pfeiffer, he has the ball on top of the key. Back number 44, he'll fly one. Just short again.
Hustle rebound by Cody Vogt. He'll pick up his dribble, get it over to Aaron Bergdahl across the time stripe up here to Lincoln Larson. Cody Vogt looking to get it down into Bergdahl. Can't quite handle the passes. Kind of a bad pass there by Cody Vogt. Shouldn't have looked to gone in the post there.
We saw it numerous times in the B-Squad game. They've looked to force that entry pass. They continued to do it even if there was help side on the back. They continued to force it in there and just didn't seem to get the job done. Now we see a few times this time in the varsity game and hasn't been able to do it. Both coaches preach great help side defense, and you can see it has been going all night. They just can't quite get the entry pass to go.
Pfeiffer looks to get in and throws it up. Oh, good athletic play there by Pfeiffer. He'll go to the line with an and one. See if he can finish this the old-fashioned three-point play.
Three-point play. Jalen Pfeiffer. His first 2 points of the game, only an 8th grader, I believe.
Free throw up, good. Gets her the old-fashioned way to go.
64-34, cuts the lead to 30 with 45 seconds left to play here in the game.
Cody Vogt in the post. He'll put his shoulder down, throw it up. Bank shot, good for Cody Vogt. That's 4 points on the night for him.
The X factor, I like to call him. 4 points on the night.
Looked to switch his pivot foot, but didn't quite catch it. Pfeiffer will spin and go into the lane. He'll go up for 2 again.
Roger Merton's bailed him out that time. Looking to be a little bit out of the control. Nonetheless, he'll shoot 2 free throws. Nice looking take. He looks to be aggressive. That's what you like to see in these young kids. Aggressive take to the basket, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Pfeiffer's first one up, and it's good. 2 for 2 from the line here tonight. Make it 3 for 3. That's 5 points on the night for Pfeiffer.
Instant offense. He comes in here.
25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 66-36. Bearcats lead. Cody Vogt looks to throw up a shot a little long. He's really trying to get some points out here tonight against this B-Squad.
I like to see this aggressive play. The Fritters down low. Pumps fake goes. Oh,
and a foul called on. Looks like Aaron Bergdahl.
Larry Mosher doesn't quite understand the concept of only about 8 seconds left. Let the boys finish her out. But you know, he continues to blow the whistles like most refs like to, or some refs like to do, and reward Travis Friddle with 2 free throws here.
He's looking to get his name in the paper, maybe.
You know, he banked in a free throw in the B-Squad game. Looks to do the same. I feel like this is what he tries to do: bank in free throws. Let's see if he can get one to go this time. No, long again. 8 seconds left to see if the Bearcats can get a shot off. Lincoln Larson goes. Stephen Hunt looks. Doesn't look. Aaron Bergdahl on the entry pass. Cody Vogt will show up. Throw up the shot. Will not count. Nonetheless, 36